Welcome to Celebrity Warfare, created by our group Chocobo. This is Gawa and I'll be starting off the introduction of our game. The topic of this game is about online cancellation. It's when someone, usually very popular, says something controversial, offensive, things that are not right, and get jumped by people online, and usually have their reputation destroyed to bits. So this is our game design. That is our Celebrity Warfare's logo, illustration for our celebrity cards, and illustration for our attack, defense, and special cards. Ever wanted to bring out controversies of some big famous celebrity? In this game, you will experience the joy, chaos, and toxicity of social media's cancel culture. Use every knowledge you know about cancel culture to torment your opponent out of all social media platforms. The concept is that you have to take down the other player's account, get them out of the picture, ruin their whole reputation and career. Isn't that lovely? Create chaos with everything you got to take them down, but beware because it may backfire on you. While targeting the others, you too will also be targeted by them. No one can be trusted, and you will have to do what you need to do to be the only superior.
Now, I'd like to talk about objective of this game. This game is where celebrities are out to destroy each other's careers, and the ultimate battle of internet cancel other celebrities to survive. The game combines strategy and timing as players must decide when and how to use their cards to outmaneuver opponents while protecting their own characters. Let's move to problems of this game. Due to a large number and variety of cards, it may take some time for first-time players to understand the effect of the cards. In addition, because there are so many types of special cards, it can be difficult to balance them, and certain cards may end up being significantly stronger. And then also the second problem is it depends a lot on luck. There is a strong element of luck involved in whether players draw strong cards and whether the dice roll goes well. Therefore, even if you have many attack cards, you may not be successful and controversially, even if you have many defense cards, you may continue to fail and drop out quickly. Furthermore, one of the problems of this game is the gameplay doesn't change. While the decks and celebrity cards that players get change every time, the flow of playing an attack card, rolling the dice, and attacking other celebrities remains the same. So it can get boring if players play a lot. And then next, I'd like to move on the limitations. First, this game has a limit on the number of people. Players cannot play alone or with a large group of more than 7 people. So they must gather people in the range of 2 to 6 people. Also, although 2 to 6 people are recommended, the game may become monotonous with 2 or 3 people. So players should be creative, such as increasing the number of celebrities or something. And then also the time that is waiting for your opponents can be stressful. The maximum player of this game is 6. So if you play it with 6 players, you have to wait for the other 5 players. Or if you are not concentrating, you may not be able to keep up with the game. And finally, since new card can be added immediately, players have to play with a limited number of original cards. If they play for a long time, the game becomes monotonous soon and has less replayability.
So, for the game rules, the goal is to cancel the rest of the celebrity till you are the last one standing. And the rules is equality distribute the numbers of the celebrity card. They will place the card face up toward their opponent. And the second is deal card until each player have 5 in their hand, not visible to other player. And the third is place the remainder of the deck in the center. And the fourth is Each player has 2 actions. The main objective of the game is to cancel celebrity using attack card until the last celebrity standing. And the next is the general rule, which is the attack card is dealing 1 damage to any celebrity. And the second is the defense card. A dice rolls will be indicated. If successful, they will be able to block their damage or counter the damage to the opponent. And the third is target card. It's a special card to attack the celebrity, which is deal 2 damage to the target celebrity. If opponent counter the attack, the 2 damage will be negated back to the attacker. And the last is the special card. Having special event that can cause chaos in the game, it can be beneficial or it can be a disadvantage. And the next is our reference and review. We're getting concept and idea from a game named Organ Attack, which is a humorous anatomic terms card game where players aim to eliminate each other organ using element card while defending their own, featuring quick illustration and lighthearted medical humor. After that, we decided to add some dice matchups into our game to add some gambling element to increase the variability and unknown of the game.
This is our playtest setup workflow. So first we did internal testing and card refinement amongst our team before organizing the playtest sessions with a group of young adults. We observed their gameplay dynamics and then we distributed a survey to gather their feedback. We then collected the data and refined the game for a smoother and funner gameplay. The player demographics comprises 69% female respondents, 23% male, and 8% non-binary respondents. It consists of a youthful demographic because majority of the participants fall within the 18 to 24 and under 18 age group. Participants were asked how often they play card games, and it indicates the presence to both casual and regular players. We've noted some pain points when it comes to observing the gameplay and came up with some solutions. So for the rule clarity, most playtesters find it difficult to understand the rules. So when it comes to the instruction manual, it needs to be more detailed and clear. With engagement, balance, and variety, it all comes within refining the cards and adding a more detailed description for a more richer gameplay. After gathering different groups for our playtesting, we distributed a survey to gather their feedback. This allows us to collect structured and quantifiable data from multiple participants quickly and gather feedback on specific aspects of the game to provide clear directions for necessary changes and improvements. This survey covers the overall enjoyment, the clarity of the rules, the balance of the cards, and any suggestions for improvements. So during our playtest, initially we would have 7 cards on hand, but then we realized that most of us were getting the special cards too often and it changed the course of the game a lot more. So it made it very time consuming and long, which is why we reduced the cards on hand to 5 cards. Then 2 moves per turn includes discarding a card just to make it fairer for the other players. Initially, a player was allowed to counter an attack regardless of whether or not they have a defense card, which requires the dice roll. But we realized that it got repetitive, so a player is now only allowed to counter the attack if they have a defense card on hand. In correlation to point 1, where the special attack cards were making the game longer because it showed up too often, we decided to reduce the cards to 18 cards instead of 24.